sir. YouTube, what is good? Been Mathis here. Thanks for checking out the channel. Locka Gang, where you at? Locka Gang, Locka Gang. Go ahead and leave the lock emoji in the comment box down below. Hit the like button for your boy. And if you aren't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? If you're watching this video right here, right now, today, that only means one thing. As I post, it is your boy's birthday. Yes, sir. February 26th. It is my day. V-Day, the real V-Day. I know a lot of you guys were single and alone, lonely as hell on V-Day. But today we can turn out with your boy. It's the real V-Day. Happy birthday to me. Let me know in the comment box down below, man. How old do you guys think I am? Let me know in the comment box down below. God is good. God is great. But aside from all that, I know what you guys came for. I really don't have no words, man. Let's just get right into it.
Haircut is your punishment. That is cool. I don't even disrespect my mom.
Okay, the hair gotta go. Yeah, I want y'all everybody record this, please. Hair gotta go. Hair gotta go. Let's get it.
Why you doing it?
It's over with.
Why?
Okay. It's over with.
Okay,
it's over with. The hair gotta go. It's over with. It's over with.
I didn't do that.
It's over with.
I didn't do that.
Make it worse. There you go. Right. It's over with now. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone now. It's over with.
I didn't do that.
It's over with now. You want a lollipop? Huh? Want a lollipop? You're back to normal, sir. You about to get the attention that you really want.
I didn't even do that thing.
Yes, you did.
I did it.
Yes, you did. You did it. You did it. It's over with now. It's over with now.
You guys see that right there? You guys saw that, right? Now, how I felt about this. I really do have two sides to this, man. I really do. Given myself, I am a father of two young boys, and I'm raising them to be young men. But on the other side, I am a man with hair. I am a man with dreadlocks, man. And let me just tackle this. I'm gonna just say this right here, okay? First off, as a parent, okay? When you gotta discipline your kid, you gotta discipline your kid, man. It's not my saying of how you do it, but at the end of the day, man, if you got a little knucklehead acting up, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you have to take extreme measures to get your child's attention, okay? You guys know how life is now these days. They got TikTok, they got Instagram, they got YouTube, they got me posting videos. They're watching me. But and along with that, their attention spans are very, very minute. Very small, very small. And if they ain't, if they're not listening to the law, man, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But at the same time, I think about the child, the traumatic event that's leading up to this, or him just going through this right now. Like, what did he do to make you, as a parent, cut off his hair? Now, granted, when I was a child, having hair, having dreadlocks, well, not even having dreadlocks. I didn't have dreadlocks back then, but as a child, growing up, my hair was a privilege. My father was a total manly man, masculine man. Ain't no long hair in this house unless you're a woman. I took it as is, So for me looking at this child, or me putting in, or for me putting myself in this parent's position, I'm looking at it like, yo, it's a privilege for you to be in my household. It's a privilege for you to actually have your dreadlocks, because I'm allowing you to do that. Ain't no allowance in here. I'm allowing you to have an allowance. I'm allowing you to live. I'm allowing you to breathe, okay? But at the same time, I be thinking like, yo, as a parent, maybe you ain't doing your job right, okay? Maybe you're not doing something right to make your child wild out, or maybe you're just not doing something wrong. Maybe you ain't doing something right to make you want to cut your child's dreadlocks off, man. It's a traumatic experience, okay? People cut off their hair daily, B. And they have traumatic experiences about cutting their hair, especially the dreadlocks. But then to be forced to cut off the dreadlocks, I can only imagine how that child feels, and that gets me into the other side of it. As a child, could I imagine my father forcing me to cut off my dreadlocks? I mean, you guys hear the boy screaming. Listen to him.
Everybody record this, please. Hair gotta go.
I just want to play a violin for the young man. Cause I'm like, yo, brother, what did you do? What did you do to piss off your father? I'm assuming this is his father, because all I hear is a man in the background talking about, oh yeah, you did it, you getting it now. But at the same time, as a father, I'm looking at you like, you couldn't discipline him anywhere else? Your son was really that much of a knucklehead that you had to go to this far extreme? Or maybe you wasn't doing your job as a father, but hold up now. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge because you guys don't want to talk about this. We're not going to get into that right now. But as a father, you probably lacked at something. Or the father probably not even present. This is probably just his mother taking him to the barbershop. Maybe she got, her friend along to do it for her, or his, the son's uncle. Whatever the case might be, there has to be some type of lack of parenting, okay? But don't get me wrong, man. I have kids too. I get it. Sometimes, you can't tell a kid nothing. When they're at that age, they think they grown. They want to do what they want to do. I totally get it. But at the end of the day, it comes back to the parent. But enough about what I feel about this, okay? Because at the end of the day, I think it's wrong. Like, if you're going to make your child go through this experience, why even record it? And why post it on Instagram? I mean, like, why? Shout out to Spiritual World for posting this video. But now that we're speaking on Spiritual World, I want to get into the comments. I gotta get into the comments because I want to know how people feel, how people relate to it. Let's jump right on in. All right, so the first comment says this should not be a punishment with over 2,000 likes. You know what? I kind of agree, but I do agree that if the child ain't listening, you gotta make the child listen, okay? The next comment says he did nothing wrong. I called my mom at 25 years to apologize for all the crap I put her through when I was a child, and I appreciate it. Later, the punishments, I'm so respectful now. Back then, man, nah, salute to this father. But hey, man, that's the other side of the coin. Sometimes we as a parent has to make the decisions to discipline the child the way that they will respond to. I get that. The next comment says they think he was bad now. They just created a menace. That may be true, okay? This may be the beginning of his villain origin story, man. You never know when it comes to kids, man. Next comment says this is disgusting and traumatic. Even worse, that was filmed and broadcast on social media to add to his trauma. This broke my heart. I agree. 2,000 likes for that comment. The next comment says, I'm a dad of 2 boys and I know having a little certain hairstyles is a privilege. I just said that. My man is on the, we here, brother. Okay, we here. And little boys can let certain hairstyles influence their behaviors. Hey, that's something to think about. That is something to think about. If you cut up at school or if you are disrespectful, that hair is the first thing going. The military cuts hair on this first day for a reason. Don't let these people decide how men handle men. Do what it takes to raise these ones. Hey, salute to that father. In the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. Don't let society raise your young man. Teach these men how to be men, because the masculinity, when it comes to men these days in this society, are viewed as toxic. How can it be toxic when you have to be a masculine man in order to have an essential lifestyle? Come on now. I ain't mad at that comment. I am not mad at that comment at all. Let's get into it. My man said, man, his hair, it will grow back. It's not that serious. This generation is soft. I hate it. All right, man, he has a long comment. I'm not going down there. Oh, okay, so now the next comment says, when they cut Samson's hair off in his sleep, I wonder if he acted like this. Anywho, okay, another long comment. But he has over 1,000 likes. Salute to you, man. All right, so the next person says, so everyone's saying he traumatized, but he didn't care when he was acting up, trying to act all cute in school. Hey, man, that's a fair punishment, okay? I get that, but honestly, we don't know the whole story. We don't know the context of the story. We don't even know that's his father right there. We don't know. We do not have the answers. We're only taking it for what it is right here, right now. Next person said, my stepdad did this to me growing up. I hated him for so long. Still got mixed feelings on this being a punishment, and I appreciate that he kept it real. First off, he had this experience, traumatized him. Second off, it's by his stepdad. You ain't my dad. Oh my goodness, you ain't my daddy. Oh man, so you have women saying he'll be fine, hair grows back. I get it. I see the pros and cons in this. Pros, he needs to learn the consequences for his actions. Con is this is traumatic. We can't judge. We don't know what he's been doing. Y'all, I'm not going to sit here and act like I know what's going on. And then you have a lot more comments. But yo, man, I think this is definitely something that, you know, we should explore in the long run. Yo, luckily, God forbid, my father never forced me to cut off my hair. But I do understand as a father, yo, sometimes you got to make the decisions, you know, whether it's right or wrong. We try to do right by our kids, but in the end of the day, our kids shouldn't be acting up, and that helps a lot with our better parenting, putting our kids in a better environment, you know, staying with the mother. Stop creating, you know, stop creating fatherless homes, okay? Stop leaving the baby mama to raise up your child by himself. But like I said, that's another story. I'll get into that some other time. But with all that being said, guys, my name is Vinny Matthews. Thank you. I'm gonna go out and enjoy my birthday now. So with all that being said, hope you guys enjoy yourself too. Until the next video, guys, I'm out.